Good morning, everybody. I've just had to change my mod channel here to the live on air channel. So there you go. Welcome. And see, it's raining in Cape Town. And you won't believe it. I thought it was a bit earlier than it actually is. So anyway, we're gonna make the same flight that I did plan. So instead of a Porto circuit, we are now going to do a circuit around a beautiful Cape Town, but with a little bit of rain and stuff, I see, unfortunately. So, to put you in the picture, let's quickly start everything up into picture mode. There you go. That, in a nutshell, is about the flight that I've got planned. Now, we're going to go up to about 6,000 foot and just turn around the mountain there, come back, and then follow the path. I'm actually thinking maybe I must change that arrival a little bit. You can't really. Okay, maybe I must just make it a bit higher because we're gonna go straight over the mountain. 6,000 should be enough. I mean, it says 4.6. Okay, we're gonna try our best. We'll intervene if we have to. Let's have some fun this morning. So, believe it or not, there's been some complaints already about 46. Zibo sent me a message. He says he fixed it, so I need to go test it. We'll see. We'll see what the story is all about just now. If it's not, maybe he meant that he already fixed it for fix 1 that's supposed to come out. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out soon enough. So, for those of you that have not heard, there is a problem with the jar design server and website. Some people have various different forms of access to it. I have 0 access, and it has necessitated that I actually remove ground handling deluxe from my system. Otherwise it creates a crash to desktop. If you guys have something like that, just remove it for now when the guys fix it. I'm waiting for Evgeny to get back to me. I did send him a message early this morning, 6:21 my time already. So we'll see what's happening and how quickly jar design can get back up there. But that's why I'm basically using the Yeri designed ground handling for the Zibo, so I'm skipping the other one. Provision, good morning, welcome. Right, so just for the record, this is 346, and we're just going to thumb suck something again. That's too much. Hang on. Make it 4.6. Should be fine. Wrong button. We'll be taking runway 01 for the takeoff there.
Alright, Captain, got the directions. Let me know through the menu when you're ready.
Uncle John, just remember your mic is very sensitive, eh?
I'm going to turn it to talk.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, Akan. How are you?
I'm fine, flying, and you, sir?
Also fine, thank you. I'm gonna quickly do a circuit with 46.
46 is a new update.
It's a full new version, yes.
Okay. Everyone's surprised this morning.
Yeah, I know. Everybody's explains crashing all over the show and everybody rushing. What's happening? What's happening?
Especially in the middle of the world tour, it's not good.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much for your suggestion. So, I have solved the technical problem by removing ground handling and jar design A320
Yeah.
LT. So,
Yeah, excellent, excellent. I saw your post there.
beginning, I was supposed that the only thing I have done to my computer was Java update last night.
Mm,
I was surprised that Java affected my computer. I explained that crashed. I removed and started again. Nothing changed. But after removing ground and link, everything is fine.
problem solved. Yeah, that's excellent.
How did you hear that?
Look in general tech chat. What happened was I went to event viewer and I found the crash in jar design because I started explain twice and every time it crashed. And it wasn't in the explain log. Went to event viewer, saw that there's a problem with ground handling. So I thought to myself, maybe I must update it. I tried to get to the site and that was the result. It's blocked. All their servers are blocked.
I see. Let me take coffee.
In actual fact, this time I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. So we have a choice. We can either go straight to the VOR and then do the teardrop, or we can simply use our vectors, turn around and come back. Okay, we'll decide when we get there. I have absolutely never, in real world or in simulator, ever flown this teardrop that I can recall. Ever, ever, ever. Especially not in real world. I would have remembered that. There is always vectors, and you usually get a visual landing if it's possible. There's no. I mean, this is just literally for backup. So either or, we'll see what happens when we get there.
Roger.
Wrong button. Don't have to climb that fast.
do ask that all passengers take your seat at this time and please fasten your seatbelt. Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until carrying items are properly put away, all overhead bins are closed, and all passengers are seated.
Right, I think I am basically set. We can go.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Flight attendants prepare for departure, cross-check and all call, thank you.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
All right. Looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect. Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, 5 pass pins inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go. Here comes the pushback. Light 'em up.
Hello. Hello, William. Sorry. Hello, good morning, Tim. Christoph, Christoph, okay, well, we'll have to discuss that quickly because it's actually, there are a few things that happen. Did you watch my video on my YouTube channel regarding the flight director helper? Yeah, okay, so then I'll have to show you a few things quickly. Alright.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Right, so in the Zibo you have two options. Zibo calls it a real or simply. If you fly with the real settings, it means that you have to fly like a real pilot. If you fly with simply, you can fly like a flight simmer. The one has got a greater tolerance for error than the other one. So what we need to do, and I haven't worked with this in a while, so just bear with me, I need to find it quickly.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Okay. Here's the first one. Your autopilot yoke neutral tolerance. You see mine is set to real. So what happens is, I think that guy's going there. Yeah, okay, so we're fine. So what happens is once you get your crosshair, that little box is your nose, and you need to get that nose of yours in the crosshair. And then what you need to do is you need to have the aircraft trimmed correctly. There shouldn't be any pressure on the control surfaces. Okay, so no pressure on the yoke, nothing else needs to be trimmed. And once it's in position, all you do is you switch it on. But what happens now is the tolerance is maybe 10% around that box. Okay, so if you go outside of the 10% margin, outside of that box, and your crosshair isn't aligned properly in a proper cross, that 10% margin it's a very small margin. Okay, and if you're not in there, you're not going to get hooked up. It will never ever connect your autopilot. So that is what you get on the real setting. All right, what you can do is then simply you set it to simply, and I would suggest that just to familiarize yourself, to play around, get to know it, to learn. And then once you know, you can take it further. So what happens is instead of only a 10%, as far as I know, you get a 25 or a 30% margin. So anywhere in that circle, you will be able to activate the autopilot. All right, so that's the difference. It just makes it a little bit easier. That's AP yoke neutral. Okay. Then there is another setting that I need to get for you. I think it's visual effects. There's the one. You see flight director helper. I'm going to switch it on and I'll show you what it does. Okay, it's going to turn your purple magenta crosshair into a yellow flashing bar. And basically what happens is it becomes what we call a follow me instrument. Okay, and as it's flashing, it's enticing you to follow it, and all you do is you fly after the one that's flashing. Now if both are flashing, it means that you way out. I'll show you when we take off. I'll show you the difference. Okay, so if you see the horizontal bar flashing, you obviously need to pitch up and down to fix that. If you see the lateral bar, you obviously need to move left and right, to get that thing to stop flashing. Alright, so these are the two tools that you will find in that video. Please go check that video. It's going to have much more detail than what I'm telling you. So if you put it on simply and you put this thing on, it's going to help you greatly to actually just learn how to get this thing to connect. So I'll show you. Let's get going. I'm actually going to do an intersection takeoff here quickly. I don't think it should be a problem. I hope not. I didn't really bargain on it, but as I see it here, we might as well take it.
cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Oh, you know what? Before we do that, hold on. That was the whole point of this.
Approaching 01. On runway 01.
Good, George.
80 knots.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Okay, I'm going to mess around a little bit now on purpose so you can see. Do you see there? The
400.
top bar is now flashing. It means that we're outside of the tolerance, so I need to pitch up to follow it. Like I said, it becomes a follow me. I'm going to now turn away. You see the
1000.
vertical bar. It's coming. I might have misnamed that one earlier. You see, and once you are in the correct position, there is no more flashing. Okay, I've obviously lost my way a bit there. You see, now if there is no flashing, it means you are within the tolerance, and you can simply put on the command. As long as you don't put pressure on the yoke, as long as the aircraft is trimmed properly, and that flashing is not there, you can connect. Hope that helps you. You're welcome, more than welcome.
Thousand to go.
Little optics, you can have it for free. George, is because of the loading. if the loading is inside of certain parameters, it will work automatically. If it's outside of certain parameters, it just won't work. So what you do is you go to your load, your payload, and you use this gross weight CG. You see 18.9%. So you type in 18.9 and that'll give you your trim values.
Your livery is really beautiful, Nico.
Thank you.
You designed it, am I right?
No, no, not my livery. No, no, that was Jacques. Jacques did it. George, you're welcome. Yeah. Good morning, Mako. George, it's in the EFB guide. Patch 99, Richard, that sometimes come into my streams here. He's responsible for the EFB guide. So, Lil Optics, if you're talking about being a moderator on the channel, that's not going to happen. If you want the mod, I gave you the link. Just go get it there. I'm not sure what else you mean. I'm going to say flight 2 here quickly. Hakan?
Yes, sir.
Jacques just contacted me one day and he said to me, I have a surprise for you, check your email. I opened the email and there was this thing and it was just super, It was, and then he started making all the liveries for me. You know, I've got quite a few. This one is just the one I've given, you know, as a gift to the VA, obviously.
But what I think, there are some label which is related to IW or what's in Twitch, Twitter, something like this in the fuselage.
What do you mean?
Look at my screen, maybe you can see.
Oh yeah, what about that?
I think we should, in my opinion, of course, whether you can accept or not, it depends on you. We should remove all of them. That will be much more realistic.
The whole reason we put them on in the first place was because of all the streaming that I do. So it doesn't really bother me.
And pilot Nico is not okay because you are Nico. You are flying with this airplane.
Yeah, yeah. Hallo
I was
Olaf,
talking
goeiemôre.
about the fleet, by the way, fleet.
Ja, ja.
I think the Zibo mod can stay in the winglets, in my opinion, by the way.
Ja, ja, kan.
Or do you see inside of the winglet from the left wing right now?
I'm not watching your stream anymore. I'm concentrating my side. Let me finish this. We can worry about this later.
Okay, let's get later talking.
I was looking for my top of descent. Okay.
No, no problem.
Out of interest, Nico, have you noticed anything really different yet from this pre-release?
No, not really different. Why?
No, that's what I was thinking. I haven't noticed anything yet. It's really just a wrap up of all that's gone before. There's nothing
Yeah.
really new or different, is there?
Nope. No, it's the same beta basically that I had. Zibo said he found one. Remember, I got a bug yesterday and he said it was a spelling mistake. He just fixed it. And that's the only difference between the one I had yesterday and this one.
I'm just wondering if it's to do with this business about deleting files and so forth, and he's decided to roll it
I
out.
think so too. That was my first guess. The people just couldn't cope with it,
And not only that,
unfortunately.
but those that were downloading the default 3.45 and not applying any fixes couldn't use
Exactly.
the ARAC either, could they?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. And then you have the guys that couldn't even delete the two files, and it just became a mess in 45, So for the sake of the poor users, I think this was a good idea to just can
Yeah,
45 and start over.
I think that's probably what it's all about. Yeah.
Mr. McTrine?
Yes, Mr. Harker.
As far as I know, you are watching my streaming as well at the same time on Discord.
I am indeed.
Yes. What is this?
That is the APU inlet doubler. I think it is.
Strange, I realized first time.
The outlet duct is lower down for the pressurization. That bit coming out is to provide some vortex protections, etc. And when it's closed, it goes flat again.
Is there any way to close it?
Is your APU running?
Let's check. No.
It might be. I'm trying to remember. Hang on, I'll go and check it out.
Good morning, gentlemen. Sorry to interrupt.
Hello, welcome, Heidi.
Good
Sasso's
morning, hi Ravi.
Sasso's the man to ask. He's walked around the aircraft enough times.
Yeah, I'm talking to him in the background. He says he's very busy, so I don't think he's going to pop in now unless he makes a plan to quickly get in here, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. No, I was thinking.
I'm not pretty sure, but this will create drag. It must be closed.
It will probably release us once we get past this point. We should be able to go direct there. We'll see now. Excellent, George. Sounds nice. Hmm. So we'll just vector ourselves. How's that? There is obviously a new law that's come in there that I'm not familiar with. George, part of the fun, just to FYI, I mean, I don't want to put pressure on you, but part of the fun is to actually come and join us and fly online. You know, it's a different ballgame, and I know it's daunting and all these things, but you're most welcome. As long as you can fly from point A to B, do the flight plan, load the flight plan and execute it, you should be fine.
Yeah, it's APU air intake.
APU intake.
Yeah.
Hello, Amar.
Yep. Thank you very much, Mr. McTrine.
Amar, we feel your pain. I know, I know. I've notified everybody on my side already. It's a big stuff up that. George, we use our own VA. Remember, we started the Skymatix VA, so we are slowly building it. There are a few routes in the US available. I actually need to look at today's flight. We're going to fly from Vancouver to Calgary later on. 1500 Zulu as a big group flight with Iveo. So you're welcome to fly with us. But yeah, we're building our own VA. I'm obviously still member of various VAs, but we're busy building our own one. I've just asked the bot to give us the command. You can see there, it will pop up soon if it listens this time. There you go. There's the link. If you want to join us, you're welcome. No, you just copy the X camera CSV file. That's all you need.
Are you in Porto, Nico?
No, I'm in Cape Town. I'm in South Africa for a change, Hakan.
Okay.
Yeah, these frames are bad, guys. I just want to see if I can configure this a bit better.
Is that with Skymatix Pro?
Yeah, it's terrible. There we go. George, you're talking about the tablet score. Ach, no, don't even worry about the VA. That's just an FYI bit of information. It's not going to make any difference in the money or the, the play money or the score as such. I don't know exactly how it works either. Just don't worry about it.
Feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Approaching 0-1.
Minimums. 40, 30, 20, 10.
$290 is bad. Above 400 it becomes uncomfortable, and above 500 you're bending stuff. So 290 is not bad. Remember the whole construct of if foot per minute landing scores is a flight simulator thing. Nobody rates you like that in the real world. As long as you don't bend something, you had a good landing.
290.
Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. So let's go back. Just need to get some volume here. I'm struggling to hear everything. Yeah, that's a pity. That's better. Hello, Carl. Did you
On
get your
runway
A350 sorted?
01.
And Christer, good morning. Yes, I'm testing the mod as a whole. Basically, there's been a few guys who made some wild accusations again, and I haven't had one of those errors, so I'm just preparing myself for the onslaught. You know, of all the guys who think they know what they're doing, but don't really know what they're doing, and then they go talk nonsense. So I'm just testing a few things. In general, literally in general. Uncle John.
Yes, sir.
I see you are flying. Does
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how to fly again.
Shame. No, well, I'm glad. It was nice to see you get up and go.
You want to have a look at the graphics, Nico? Incredible.
I was watching your stream just now. As long as you're happy, sir. I see. I'm there. I'm watching.
1,000 to go.
Very nice.
Good morning.
Hello, Torsten.
Hello. Morning, morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, that looks much better. Now we've got a DD and everything. That's awesome. Much better plan this time. Mark, good morning. Mark, it was released overnight. When I woke up 4 a.m. this morning, it was already waiting for me. Then I just quickly put the seeding together for the torrents and everything. So, sometime during the night while I was sleeping. Gents, Evgeny from Jar Design just sent me a message. He says their servers were under some or other attack. He did not give specifics, and they are working on fixing it. Okay. So I just wished him good luck.
Oh, I hope he gets it sorted.
Yeah, they will. It's just a matter of time now.
Yeah, I already thought it was something I did in my own plugin, you know. Just coincidentally saw that on the forums.
Yeah, I've been trying to warn everybody here on Discord, but it seems even tagging everybody, doesn't bring everybody's attention to actually read what I'm saying. So anyway, it's there. It's all over this Discord. We've had a few discussions about it and the announcement. So anyway, glad you found it. It really bugged me this morning. 5 a.m. this morning, I couldn't fly. So I had to go find out why. Damn it, Carl. Can't you just re-download it and reinstall it maybe? Maybe there's something broken. Mark, sorry to answer your question, what's been updated? I think this is just a compendium mostly, and then obviously there were a couple of spelling mistakes and things that needed to be sorted. But I think this is just, you know, it got a bit much. People were struggling too much to understand or handle the Zibo mod in 45 because of the work that they themselves had to do. Not everybody wants that responsibility or is capable of handling that responsibility. So I think, in my humble opinion, Zibo just drew a line and said, you know what, let's just start over. Damn it, Carl. Sorry to hear that, man. Krister, obviously this new full version already contains the appropriate files. So no more deleting is required. You just delete the old folder completely and put the new folder in and put your liveries back and your views in your camera, and then it's fixed. You're welcome, Krister.
What does Carl have here? It says 350 is not loading, or what?
Yeah, it gets a crash to desktop with a 350 all of a sudden.
Oh, let me see if mine works. Oh, mine's loaded up.
Exactly, Mark. Okay, cool. Carl, if you're still listening, the only other thing I can think of is a process of elimination. You're going to have to remove all your plugins, and you're going to have to remove all the scripts, and then just start it in vanilla, you know, start explain virgin, clean, you know, without any add-ons, and then start checking, you know, which one it is that's breaking the system. Because I don't think it's the aircraft. I think it might be the symptom, but it's not the cause, maybe. I mean, if it's a fresh install, it's a fresh install. So then there's something working in on it, eh?
Something that also sometimes works for this aircraft is if you load up the Cessna 172 first.
Ah. Where did I hear that one before, hey, Torsten?
Don't know. This guy, Skymatix, I think it was.
To go.
That's so strange, Carl. The only problem is in your log file, I don't see the crash in the log file. Usually when X-Plane crashes, it ends. The last sentence says, this application has crashed. And it didn't. It's not showing that, which is why I was thinking this is an external thing, eh?
Feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
George, let me land and come talk to me on Discord afterwards. Let's see if we can sort it out. You probably registered before, my friend. If it's in use, it's in use. So we have
Approaching.
to
0, 1.
reset your password. Probably, you know, that's the only thing I can think of. Well, exactly, and so both ways, it's not computing in my brain, Carl. I hear what you're saying, but it's one of those mind games things.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Okay, so hold on. Then stick with me here. We'll check it out now. Okay, gents on Discord, you obviously
3,000
can talk
feet
back with
remaining.
me here, and then the guys on stream. I don't know if you guys can see anything wrong. I mean, I've just flown 2 circuits. I don't have any problems. RAS is
Approaching.
working.
16.
I didn't get a flaps warning at any one of the times that I got onto the runway.
On runway 34.
So I didn't have any unstable callouts, didn't have any RAS issues today. Definitely not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything wrong. As far as I can see, this aircraft, yeah, exactly. It's basically flawless. We obviously know there's certain niggly little things and some development still happening, but there's no reason that this aircraft cannot be used in a normal flight. That's about what I'm trying to get at. I mean, it's all working here. Right, so while it's on its merry way again for the last time, let's quickly see if we can get into this VA and have a look. Admin. Okay, George, I see you have registered as TIX 0090. Am I not getting you when I search? Ah. Oops. That was a bit late. Right. Hello, Day. Good morning. No worries, George. That's why we're here to help.
Feet, stabilize.
Flaps.
Approach altitude set.
Flaps.
Okay, so that was an actual true positive call, which I missed my flaps, so thank you, lady. She was supposed to do that. Amazing.
Approaching 0, 1.
I know why, because Nico is an idiot. I forgot to set my second ILS. Okay.
Too high, too high.
Right, now we can do an auto land. 50. Barrow set still the same. Let's see. Nope, Barrow changed to 1009. That's fine. Sorry, Day. I had to stop it there. My concentration was broken there a bit, helping George. So I'm going to try again quickly. Some unconventional freaking maneuvers there, but we made it. Yeah, this DeLorean works, I'm telling you. Yeah, just don't delete the Boeing 737 CFG files, but it's all in the manual. The files that are currently hidden in your output folder, just leave them. And then obviously the ones in your liveries, because the ones in your explain output folder, now let me go find them quickly. You asked me that on short finals now. Where are they? Kids, actually, you know what's in there? Resources, not in output. No, it's not. No, it's not. It is in output. Autopilot, yeah, it's all on. Let's see. Preferences. Yes, in your Explain 11 output preferences folder, just leave those ones. Thank you, lady. That was a good reminder. Thanks, Christoph. Cheers for now. So don't delete the files in the output preferences folder and just keep your livery CFGs. Then you should have all your settings. I check mine every time anyway, because I don't just trust anything. So I just make sure to test mine anyway. That was a good old land. Try one more thing.
Thousand to go.
Excellent, George. That is good news, sir. And we will add more American routes, you know, in time. It's just that's the big factor, time. Getting everything sorted in time. When I finish this stream, I'm going to work literally until 1500 Zulu when we do the next training flight. So, not much I can do today for the rest of flight simming for today.
Approaching 0-1.
Yeah, it worked out a bit funny. I was supposed to do this earlier, then I got emergency work to do, so now it's one of those things.
300. 200. Plus 100. 100. Minimums 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Thank you so much. Alright, okay, I've satisfied my curiosity. It's working. Gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoy this Zibo Mod 3.46. Torrents are running. Matthias has got his system running for the delivery, so there's no reason why you can't get it. Enjoy it. It seems to be working. All the bugs that we were working on over the weekend seems to be gone now. So
remaining.
go enjoy, and we'll talk 1500 Zulu, which is 5 p.m. my time. We're going to do a flight from Vancouver to Calgary as part of this IVAO introduction, the training and things we did yesterday, and we're going to get the new guys to all come and try fly online. So I will broadcast that on YouTube later, so you guys are welcome to join us if you're not flying with anyway. But until then, stay safe guys, enjoy, bye bye.
On runway 01, on runway 01.